Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Star with H&S Designs. Now, I hope you guys are having a good day. In today's video, we're going to be making celestial glowing wall decor. Prior to starting the video, I'd made a crude mock-up drawing on my phone of the idea of what I wanted to make, which you can see here. Laugh. Then I made a computer mock-up of something similar. I didn't have a cloud that I could use, so I had to hand draw that one, and that one looks crappy, but you know, it gives you a really good idea of what was going on in my head for this project. And that's what we're going to be making today. But before we get too far into the video, I wanted to take a moment to tell you about today's sponsor. I'm just kidding. I don't have a sponsor for today's video, but I did want to take a moment to tell you about a couple of things going on. First off, Subscribestar. I have a Subscribestar account now. It is very similar to a Patreon where you can support the creator and in return get tons of cool stuff. I have tiers that you can join where you can get behind the scenes footage, and after show, my first one is going to be after this video. I'll eventually have giveaways, there's going to be a newsletter, all kinds of pretty cool stuff. So go join my Subscribestar, become a star yourself. Get it? Star. Anyway, become a star yourself and help to support my channel and get cool stuff in return. Also, if you are not subscribed to this channel, which most viewers are not, please hit that subscribe button down below, as well as that bell notification icon, so of course you can get notified of a new video when YouTube feels like actually doing their job. Also, I do now have a community tab, so that those of you who are subscribed can go and look at the community tab, and I will post polls. I will post a little bit of behind the scenes. We're over there. Currently have a poll going right now, if you would mind to go check it out and give me your thoughts. So I want to know what kind of stuff you want to see out of this channel. This channel started as a wire wrapping channel and now it is a resin channel, and I can do either one. I also have some acrylic pouring paint that I'm dying to use, which I will be doing soon. So I want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on these things. You know, I'm making this channel for you. I'm making this channel for you. Yeah, and you, and yes, all of you. Yes. So just, I also have similar polls going on in my Subscribestar that I will get a little bit more specific with those polls, so go check that out. So, also, one last little thing. I am a KS Resin affiliate. I use only KS Resin. I love it, and it is my resin go-to choice. If you don't know what kind of resin to use, they have several different kinds. They have art resin, stone coat, which is good for really hard items. They have deep pour, which is good for thick items. And they have lickety split, which is good for getting something to cure quickly because it cures 12 to 24 hours. A full cure in 24 hours. If you're new and would like to try, go check out the link below for KS Resin and use code HSDN to get a discount off of your order, and in by doing so also helps to support my channel. So now that all that is said and done, on with the video. So if you look in this top corner, I have started a video from my overhead camera right here of what is on my desk. I have a cloud mold, cloud flat mold, a star tray mold, but it is from Zapp3d Designs and his big rates are next to perfect. Star grippies, they're really small. I do have another palette with some stars on it that I wanted to get some different shapes, some different sizes, and I have a plain moon right here. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be casting obviously 3 different main pieces along with some stars to hang down from them. So with the 3 main pieces, the cloud, the star, and the moon, we're going to do those entirely in one color. As for the stars, we're going to go with a yellow glow, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use solar color dust in lemon that glows, as well as a little bit of this fluorescent glow paint just to kind of add a little bit to it. I do have a little test piece here of a star that was made entirely of the lemon glow powder, and it kind of been a little blotchy, so that's why I want to add a little bit of the paint to see if it'll help smooth out the color. As for the cloud, I'm going to go with an invisible white. I'm going to add a drop of my white snow dispersion color on that one, and then with the moon, I know I was going to go with an invisible aqua along with a sky blue to help with that. Now I did want to add a little bit of glitter in both because they kind of have different colors and shapes and stuff like that. As for the star, I'm gonna try this Solar Color Dust Grape. I'm gonna see how that one's gonna turn out for the star. And I did not want to make the star yellow like the little stars are going to be. I wanted to do that a little differently. But I do know that in this video, I will be using KS Resin Liquid Art Epoxy. So we've got our molds, we've got all of our pigments out, I've got my resin. So now it's time to resin. Alright guys, so our first layer of all of our pieces have cured. There is 2 of them at minimum that need a little bit more. The cloud as well as the star both need at least 1 more layer. I think the star is probably going to get 2 more layers just so that way it's got enough color and it has enough glow to it. The moon is okay. I might add a little bit because the tips of the moons are a little low. I might add a drop more to the stars. The hearts I'm not worried about. That was just filling it in. So I've got my glow powders here. I've got my dispersion white here. So yeah, I think that's just about it. So we're gonna get to get this next layer filled in so it can get to curing so that we can drill holes. Yay. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Alright guys, so I got this angle set up along with this angle. That way you can see it differently. You know, maybe you might like it a little bit better. I don't know. But I've got to move a little bit of this so I can get my stuff mixed up and everything. And just
a few moments later.
Alright guys, now that we've got our pieces demolded, I have done a little bit of cleanup off camera, just to kind of save, because it's not always fun. We do need to go in and we need to dome our pieces. I'm not always a super huge fan of doming, but I can definitely tell that it will look so much better when they are domed, especially with the cloud and the moon, and they will look so much better. Oh my god, they're going to look so much better. But first, we have a few more stars that we have to demold. Alright guys, so our pieces have cured some. It's not quite been 12 hours, but there was a little bit of overflow on a couple of pieces that I was not planning on. It's fine if all of it had done it. However, all of it did not do it, so we got to clean it up. And I wanted to do it now before it got completely cured or at a 24-hour cure so that it wasn't harder to clean up than what it would be otherwise. So before we do anything, I'm going to put on gloves. I don't want to get my fingerprints all over these things because they are still soft. They are still curing. So for this angle, let's see. I cleared that spot off right there. I know it's kind of hard to see. You can see it right there a little bit. And there is one little spot right there that didn't quite, you can see right there. It didn't quite fill in, but I'm not super worried about that one little tiny spot. It's so small. But with this one, you can definitely see where there was a couple of spots. Great. We're gonna try to see if we can get it off of the sides. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can go ahead. Ooh, satisfying. All right, here, satisfying. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That is satisfying. That is genuinely satisfying. So I think all I'm gonna do is try to clean up the literal edge of it and try to get it, yeah, smoothed down just a little bit. Anyway, so now we got to decide how we want to hang these pieces. It'll probably work out really well. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna use my little rotary tool right here with my little tiny bit, which you cannot even see. My little bit, right there. My little bit. And I think I'm gonna put them both like right here. Something along those lines. Slowly and carefully, guys. Slowly and carefully. Okay, we've set that one. Now I'm gonna set this one about right here. Okay. Okay. And then finally the moon. So anchor points would be here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let's hope for the best as I drill into the side of this one. That seemed to do pretty well. So there, and yeah, on the tip. Let's hope and pray this works out good. All right, and now that we've let all the eye screws dry up, we're gonna now go in with some crystal thread, which I'll put on this screen here as well so you can see what it is. Okay, it's just basically elastic is all it really is. This is what we're gonna use to string our stars to our main pieces so that they'll hang, but they'll kind of be invisible. They won't totally be invisible, but they're gonna be close enough. And for this, I am gonna have to drill more holes yet again, okay? And so that's why I've kind of got the stars kind of set up how I want them so that I have an idea of where each hole is gonna be prior to actually doing it. Wish me luck. So I'm just gonna start with a star. So guys, oh my gosh, this project turned out so doggone good. I love the flakes of the glitter on the surface of these. I love how much they glow. They are just so cute. I absolutely love them. This turned out so well. I will be listing these in my Etsy shop. They should be in there by the time that this video gets published. And so, yeah, I love this. I couldn't have made this without KS Resin, which again, I am an affiliate. Check out the link below and use my code HSDN for a discount, and you help my channel when you do that. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Follow me over on Facebook and Instagram. Join my community of stars over in Subscribestar, where you can help support my channel. If you would like other ways to support my channel, you can find my Etsy shop link down in the description as well, where you can purchase this and any other things that I've made, and you know, get some cool stuff in return. And the tools and materials will also be listed down in the description below if you'd like to try to make something like this yourself. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.